乱世心，浮沉中生死无尽，命运百般如戏。梦境里谁人影？斜阳落空收回忆，相思何处忘记？斩不断爱情丝伤。如果失去他，何必独霸天下？此生相爱无怨无悔，只为你牵挂。红尘无奈乱世尔虞我诈，情丝真是假。纵将天大地大，真爱无常，相守到白发，只愿与你生死共天涯。
You just let them go? General, I had no idea how kind you are.
Soldiers are almost gone. How can you still eat and smile?
Why not? Can't I live without them? Invasion is different from internal strife. Our country is in danger now, so we have no reason to force Wuhan to stay.
We have lost money and a good number of soldiers. How are we supposed to afford another recruitment?
We will find a way. Come on, let's eat first.
I am not in the mood. When Lin Yuan was at Chongling, the recruitment was much easier. But now, it looks like it's not the same way.
Back then, we rebelled against Wang Mang. People missed the Han Dynasty, and they only trusted Bo Sheng. But now, the royal court has lost its prestige in Hubei. Different forces rule their territories with great confusion. The general only has his title right now. He's neither got money nor troops. So how then can he earn trust or confidence?
It's easy to rebel, but when the country is founded, it becomes hard to stabilize it. Why did His Majesty offer amnesty and enlistment? It's never an easy job.
Kongsun has a point. With bandits and civil strife, people in Hebei aren't united. It would be really hard for us to win their trust.
What matters is we get support. Our top priority is to help people and win their trust. Only in this way can we keep foothold in Hubei.
Without money, right, our troops, how can we win their support?
In my view, there is no need to be polite to the chief of Handan. Huh? Whatever those things he's failed to do, in all these years, we will just do it for him.
That's a good idea. On our way back from Mount Chinko, we can hear people complaining everywhere. I think those folks must have suffered so much.
Nothing should be done in haste. We should do it step by step, and one day we will win their support. All right, let's eat. You must all eat so you'll have the strength to help the people. So come, eat up.
Come on.
Here.
No thanks.
Have something to eat.
No.
I'll put it here. What are you writing? Are you still mad? Come now. Don't be mad. It's my fault, all right? Don't be angry. I think we still have a chance in recruiting people.
Recruiting people? How will you do it? We don't have enough money for food.
What's that? Are you writing to your brother to ask for money? I admit everything is my fault. While other wives would always give money to their families, you, on the other hand, often ask them to give you some money.
Who asks for money? My brother won't give it to me.
Exactly. So do not ask them. I'll solve the problem, I promise you. One more thing. Nothing like that will happen again.
And what should we do now?
Well, let me find a way. What? You don't believe me? How about a bet? If I'm able to solve the problem in Handan, promise me one thing. Agreed?
Okay, I agree. It's a dare. Oh. I fell prey to your plot again.
Of course not. Just have faith. However weak I am, I can at least protect my wife. I will never have her suffer from cold or hunger.
What are you doing?
I'm your husband. What do you think I'm doing?
Hey! This isn't our home. Here I'm a trusted guard. You see? If people see us, what will they think?
But I don't care. You are my wife. So it is quite normal if we get intimate.
There's a lot going on in my head. Why aren't you worried?
All right. Calm down. You see, for me, though I may have difficulties here in Hebei, I think it's still 1,000 times better than I was in Wancheng and Luoyang. At least I have you. We can fight together as we did before. That's enough.
If only Liu Yan were here.
Li Hua, we should learn to face everything by ourselves.
But then, I know my brother can help us a little. We can ask for help. Or maybe, we can use Shinger's money.
Brother, I've arrived in Hebei with Wenshu. I remember you said that it would be a hard trip. Well, it seems so. People in Hebei aren't united, and we met a lot of difficulties. But I have confidence in my husband. Hope everything will be smooth. I'm fine here, don't worry. Please take care of Tinguru and Huppo, and check if Feng Yi's family are held hostage in the palace. I'll wait for your reply. Yours, Li Hua.
Put it there.
Master, Deng Yu and Deng Feng asked to see you.
All right.
Master? Greetings, Master.
Deng Yu, it's been a while. Sit.
All the while, I thought you came back because you were very ill. But now it seems you did the same thing as I did. You're eluding something. You came back because you want to avoid Liu Xuan.
Did you really come here to see for yourself if I am indeed unwell?
Well, I did come over here to visit you because I had heard you were ill. But to be honest, I want to know how Li Hua has been doing. Is she doing well?
She's married to Liu Xiu. Is that any good?
I heard Hebei was in chaos. Bandits seem to be everywhere. Even the lost envoy was murdered.
Deng Yi. Wang Mang was killed, but the country has not stabilized yet. It's all right for me to live here in seclusion, but you have learned much after traveling around the country. What are your plans now? You wish to stay here for the rest of your life? You just asked about Li Hua, didn't you? She's now in Hebei. The situation's not good. Deng Yi, it is time that you made a decision.
Those who know me understand my woes. Those who do not wonder what I need. Oh, dear heavens, please do help me.
Hello, Uncle.
Hush, leave me alone.
Oh, Uncle. Forget about it. It has been such a long time. Why are you upset?
Keep quiet. What did I tell you before I left? To look after Li Hua. Well, just look at what happened to her now.
Well, Uncle, nothing could have stopped her. She is so adamant and good at martial arts. I can't convince her or beat her down. And besides, you still weren't back yet, when she was in the greatest danger. But now she's married to Liu Xiu anyway. Forget about her.
My love for her is engraved on my bones. It's not easy to forget about those feelings.
It's not like you have a choice right now.
I know Wen Shu, and it may be a good choice for Li Hua to choose him. But I can't watch them in danger. Wen Shu cares for the country. Learning they're in Hebei now, I'm concerned because it's such a dangerous place. But why am I drowning my sorrows in wine? Feng, I must go to them. I can't just stay here. If this means my death, then I must die with them.
Uncle Yu, you're back to your old self again.
What?
Just as you were in Xinye, full of spirit and love for the country.
Chang'an is truly wonderful. With waters around, it's a remarkable place to cultivate honorable men. Even the great Emperor Gaozu fought hard for Chang'an.
Yes, Chang'an is a great place. I'm afraid it will take more than 3 months to move the capital there.
Your Majesty,
Is there any news from Hebei? Tell me.
Liu Xiu and his people have arrived in Hantan. They abolished old decrees of the past dynasty, relieved refugees, and ended cruelty. The people near Hantan were very pleased that sought refuge with them. Fujun, Yulong, and even Mao Wu now work with Liu Xiu and his followers. Your Majesty, Liu Xiu's now recruiting in the name of suppressing bandits. Did Liu Xiu do these things on his own or under the name of His Majesty? He did these things on his own name. Your Majesty, I think we should guard against him.
I underestimated him. Bandits are everywhere in Hebei. Who are truly willing to work for him? Not a wise move.
Your Majesty, if Liu Xiu only gets a few soldiers, I do not think he'd be a threat to us. But he may very well collude with the Qimei army. Your Majesty, you were generous to make some generals of Chimay army to become dukes. However, they rebelled and broke with us just because you were too busy to give them their reward. Now they're starting to strengthen their troops and seeming to go westward. If so, that might be a disaster to us. Liu Shou is in Hebei. If he colludes with them or is disloyal to you, I'm afraid that Luoyang will soon be surrounded with enemies. Your Majesty, don't be soft-hearted. You can't let this happen.
It might be too early.
To kill him now.
Your Majesty, this cannot be delayed. When Liu Shou has his own army, I'm afraid it will be trouble.
Send someone to tell Fang Yi to get ready.
Your Majesty. Mr. Feng, I'm afraid your hair might not be enough. I have to use one of your fingers. All right now. Chop it off.
Yes, Master.
No, wait! Lord Li, have mercy on him. He's too sick now. Here's mine. You can chop my fingers. Have mercy on him.
Are you Tingru? In the Kunyang battle, Feng Yi dared to break in Wang Shen's camp for you. You look so beautiful. What a pity. All right. I'll see if Feng Yi will worry about you. The knife is here. Do it yourself. Let's go.
My dear, my child, are you all right?
General Fang, His Majesty and Lord Wu Yin knew Liu Shu tried to win popular support for evil intentions. Now you are asked to advise him to rebel. In this way, we can kill him with the proper reason. Oh, don't be silly. What will you do, huh?
Gongsuo, I've been looking for you. Where have you been?
Wenshu.
Places around Hantan are almost pacified. I want to go north now to placate other forces in Hebei. What do you think?
All right, I'll take care of it.
Gongsuo, what's wrong with you? Ever since we left Luoyang, you have grown anxious. Is something wrong? Don't keep it to yourself.
Wenshu, I've been thinking about something. I wonder if I should tell you.
We are close friends, aren't we? You can tell me anything.
Wang Mang hurt this country. People expected Liu Xuan to save them. But the Lulin army were tyrannical and quite arrogant. People are disappointed. Wang Mang was killed. But it's still a long way to go if we want to revive the Han Dynasty. However, we cannot be pessimistic. I think that you are the only...
Gongsu, please don't bring this up.
Wenshu, we are alone here. When you come to Hubei, you're completely free. Why don't you take the chance to occupy this place and do your great cause?
That's what you've been keeping to yourself all this time?
Yes.
Gongsu, all the way here, you saw the situation in Hebei. Civil strife is ongoing. People are suffering. If I rebel, I'll only bring further war to Hebei and get people to suffer more. Besides, I am an official envoy and a general of the royal court. I am loyal to His Majesty, so please never bring this up again, and never tell anyone else.
I'm sorry for that. We shall head to the north soon. I'm getting prepared.
What's that? What news do you have?
Liao Shan is making a change. He's moving the capital to Chang'an. Liu Xi is sent to repair the palaces and prepare other things.
So he went to Chang'an for the same reason that you did. Some foundation work, like repairing the temples and palaces if required. But I think moving the capital may be good after all. Chang'an is full of many hidden talents. Liu Xuan even got the Imperial Jade Seal and the sword of Emperor Kaozu. I think he's perfect to finally take on the throne. He should make Chang'an the capital. What's wrong? Did I say something wrong?
The times have changed now. Today is different from the age of Emperor Kaozu. If he moves the capital to Chang'an, he must transfer most troops too. But in Shandong, Hebei, and central area, forces fight everywhere. The country will not be pacified until the northeast is. Even though he'd likely ascend the throne justifiably, I think he will not be strong enough to take the central area. If he moves the capital, there will be a lot of hell to pay.
Do you mean that we'll meet worse chaos than this?
Li Hua, don't worry. We're together.
General! General, sorry to interrupt. I forgot to knock again. Hey, let me go back. This time I'll knock.
What's the matter?
General Wen Shu, someone is asking to see you.
Who's Yo Lin?
Liu Lin is the son of the Lord of Zhao, Lin Yuan. He's the 7th generation of Emperor Jing's clan. He has no title because of murder. He has influence in Hebei and even in Zhao.
Sure enough. The Liu family is so big, isn't it? Relatives are everywhere.
Well, so how come he's here? To help us?
Liu Lin broods over his father's death. He hopes one day he'll ascend his throne. He heard that Wenshu is in Hebei. I presume that he has come here to offer advice.
Offer advice? What is it?
So you are saying that's your point?
Yes, that's right. General, for as long as you give the order, I am very willing to dig through the dam. In that way, we can destroy the entire Shimei army without any loss.
And what will you do with the civilians living along the riverbanks?
Well, nothing. Overall situation should come first.
Overall situation? We are talking here about lives of millions of people! What do you mean, overall situation? If you break the dam, provinces all around here will be flooded. Millions of innocent people will die. You're a descendant of the Liu family, aren't you? How can you be so cruel to trample people like mud and ashes?
A man who has very great ambition is not bothered by such trifles. Fan Chong has become a rebel, and he is our enemy whether you like it or not. His legion of army has hurt our country. I'd rather gamble our lives in exchange for something big. General, you can't afford to be sentimental. This will be a boost to your name.
I will not allow it.
Get out of here! We heard your plan. Shame on you!
Liu Xiu, I think they only want to cause trouble. Just ignore them.
Wenshu, I heard Liu Lun seeks revenge for the smallest grievance. You refused his offer. He won't easily let up.
Wang Ba, send a trail on him in case of problems.
Yes.
Mister, are we going to break the dam?
And why not? Yoshu is such an ingrate. Listen well, we can't miss the credit. General Yo, tell me, what are you doing here?
I have come to Hebei for His Majesty. Whoever dares to hurt any of our civilians will be killed. Understood?
You and your men just arrived at Hebei. Instead of doing your duty, you only keep on offending people. Don't you fear that you might also suffer the same fate the last envoy encountered? You'd better be careful. Listen, General. You are now in Hebei, not your county of Nanyang. You have few soldiers. Listen, you'd better be practical. Go!
If someone moves, I'll kill him right here and right now, and get him dismembered.
Lurshu, look, I am the Crown Prince of the Zhao. I have jurisdiction over this place. How dare you!
And why wouldn't I? If you dare lift a finger against a single innocent civilian, I'll show you our force!
Well, curse those civilians! If you stop me, I will kill you!
Dare to hurt the general, and you'll be killed!
Yoshu, fine. Just wait and see. Let's go!
Good thing we arrived on time. Otherwise, many would have died.
We offended Liu Lin. I'm afraid it's time for us to leave Hantan.
If we can't stay here, we can go somewhere else. Don't worry, comrades. Once we go north, we will find a shelter. This is a big country.
Yes!
Gongsun, where are we heading for?
Chicho.
Yoshu. Yoshu. Ugh! Who the hell does he think he is, huh? He's just from a poor family in Chongling. How can he compare to my father? How dare he bully me? Back off! Why are you all here? On my father's tomb. I swear to take revenge!
Master, Wang Lang asks to see you.
Fine.
Yes, Master.
Your Highness, Master Zhao.
Wang Lang, it's been a long time, so what brings you here today?
I'm here because I want to help you in your cause.
Oh, really? How can a fortune teller help me, the Crown Prince, with my cause?
Oh, I'm not a mere fortune teller. Your Highness, please ask them to leave.
Please, leave us.
Yes, Master.
Greetings, Your Highness. My name is Lo Qi, son of Emperor Chang.
Lo Ziyi? The son of Emperor Cheng?
That's right. I'm the son of Emperor Chang, no less than the great and honorable Liu Ao. Speaking of bloodline, compared to Liu Xuan and Liu Shu, I'm more legitimate than those two men.
Wang Lang, you have already come here before. Why didn't you tell me before?
Back then, Wang Mang was just killed, so I couldn't expose myself yet. Now Wang Mang's dead and Liu Shou's incapable, cause you see he's just an offshoot of Emperor Gaozu. But you and I are much more legitimate than they are. That's why I come to you to revive the Han Dynasty.
You want to revive it? Then I think you should have gone to Liu Shu instead. Why are you coming to me?
Liu Shu is such a headstrong man, not worth mentioning. If he continued to stay in Hebei, I tell you, he'll die.
Huh? You know him well?
Once I was able to meet Liu Shu, I wanted to observe him. Although he looked tough, I can see for a fact that he's a coward inside. Unredeemable.
But then, that Liu Shu really annoys me. I advised him with good intentions. But then, he only contradicted me.
Your Highness, you still have some prestige in Hebei. Why fear him now? If we rebel under the name of the Han Dynasty, you don't need to surrender to Liu Xuan and his men. After that, people of Hebei will come to us and finally surrender. And by then, you can order the death of Liu Shu.
I think you make a good point. However, are you really Liu Ziyi?
I suppose heroes emerge in times of trouble, don't they? Anyhow, does it really matter now if I am the real Liu Qi or not? Don't you want to be the emperor and rule this country?
Wang Lang pretends to be Liu Ziyi.
He went to see Liu Lin and pretended to be Liu Ziyi and claimed himself to be the Emperor's son. Marked wanted in this letter.
Liu Shu, you're wanted for 10,000 gold coins.
My brother Yan was wanted by Wang Mang, and the reward was the same. Unexpectedly, the Han Dynasty has been revived, but I have become a traitor.
Their plan is shrewd. In this way, we will be a target for all.
Is everybody in Hebei an idiot? Wang Lang claimed to be the Emperor's son and they believed it?
This is a big challenge. Liu Lin is the son of Lord of Zhao. He's related to the forces in Hebei.
When we were in Hantan, Liu Lin came to us, offering a chance to fight for a cause. So he must be capable of dealing with all men. But after that, it is logical that he's planning against us.
Not only that, the last envoy sent to them has offended all the dukes in Hebei. Now the emperor they support is more legitimate than Liu Xuan or you, Wenshu. If dukes in Zhao and Wei states turn the tables around, all the efforts we made before will come to nothing. Throughout Hebei, there will be no place for us.
It's that serious?
I'm afraid soldiers are sent for Wenshu now.
Assassin!
Who are you? Weak as you are, how dare you fight me?
How arrogant. Beat me first!
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Stop it! Stop fighting. You came for me, right?
Great Minister, you have skillful people. I'm Geng Bo-Zhao, son of the Prefecture Chief of Shanggu. I heard the hero of Kunyang battle was here. I come to serve. Lo Qi sent troops to the south. If you evacuate that way, won't you bite the hook? I strongly believe you can't go south. The chief of Pangchong hails from your town. The chief of Shanggu is my father. If you can have their troops, Lo Qi won't come near.
Are you sure about that? We lack soldiers and supplies. How long can we hold if we go north? Maybe we'll be captured. Even before we get to Yuyang or Shanggu. So how can you be right?
Look, General, we have to be very careful. You see, Pang Chong and Gang Yan's father haven't surrendered to Hanta now. But in a few days, when the situation gets worse, we're not sure if they will give their full loyalty to us or just betray us. General, you have to decide well.
My father has been guarding Shanggu for years. He never yields. He will never sell himself out or betray anyone, or even surrender to a band of traitors. Just because Yuyang and Shanggu are your territories, you can only prove yourself after we go there. General, I don't think that we should go north only to be betrayed again. Please consider it.
What do you think, Gongsun?
I think they all made a point. At this moment, we shouldn't be manipulated. If we don't have a choice, let's go back to Loyang for further consideration.
General, I swear on my life, my father will never surrender to Wang Lang. I'm writing to him right now to ask for some soldiers and help us.
Ho Chao, take it easy. You're the host in the north. I believe your father, of course. Everybody, don't worry. Wang Lang is furious now. But then, the dukes and generals are dim about the truth for now. They will not submit to him. Now Chicho is within the territory of Liu Jie, the son of Lord Guangyang. I think we're quite safe now. And so, let's continue to stay here for a while. Let's wait and see.
General, you don't know about generals in Hebei. To protect themselves, they can turn their coats. Don't rely on your luck this time. If it's all right, let me go back to Shanggu and ask my father to give us help, so we can prepare.
I appreciate all your help.
You're welcome, General.
Li Hua, are you still thinking about it now, when you lost to Geng Boshao?
I was too careless. Besides, I didn't mean to fight him.
Why is that?
Don't you feel that he looks like Liu Ji?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Wenshu, do you really believe he came here to serve you?
His father has been defending the frontier, with the best troops and cavalries. And being the eldest son, he should have a bright future. He came to me at a low point in my life. I feel he's sincere. We should also be honest with him.
You're generous and treat others sincerely, but what did you get? Since we came to Hebei, we've spared no effort to placate officials and civilians. But when Wang Lang offered them profits, they betrayed us without hesitations.
That was unexpected. I don't believe fate is unfair.
After Brother Poshing died, I stopped believing in fate.
Don't worry. Even if the world falls, I'll protect you. Everything will get better soon. But I'm really sorry for the long trip. You look tired. Get some rest.
Why? Do I look ugly?
Oh, of course not. My wife is beautiful, just like a fairy. I'll love her all my life.
A woman should stick with the man she marries. No matter what kind of a man he is, the woman will choose him.
I'm lucky to have you.
Hey, didn't you notice that Gongsun acted weird today?
What do you mean?
It's dangerous to go to Shanggu, but that may be okay. The others don't know about the situation, but Gongsun must know about it. We got rid of Liu Xuan after the trouble, and it's hard for us to go back. And why would he advise us to go back to Luoyang?
Maybe he's worried about changes in the situation here. He probably wanted to keep us alive first.
We had enough bad luck. Things can't get any worse.
Didn't you just say a while ago that you're stuck with me? Don't worry. Didn't I tell you? Even if the world falls, I'll protect you.
Emperor Gengshi's recruiting here? Is he crazy?
I highly think that he must be very desperate right now because of the Hantan
That's
Emeralds.
right.
Yeah, I agree.
He's just a nobody.
He must be desperate.
Yeah, he's
Why
a
is he
nobody.
recruiting here? Hey now, everybody listen. Wang Lang is a traitor who pretends to be Liu Ziyi. The legitimate emperor is only Gengshi. If you want to make a difference, joining us will be the best chance. The great general will surely treat you well.
Right.
Liu Ziyi is the son of Emperor Cheng. He's more legitimate than Emperor Gengshi. That's right. He was born in Hebei too.
Yeah,
Isn't
he's
that right?
I think Gengshi can be the real traitor. Isn't he a thief?
Right? Yes, you tell him.
Yeah, go back to Hantan.
Why are you looking at me? You should go to Hantan if you dare.
Yes.
Recruiting when you don't have money? Who are you trying to rip off? Huh? What did you say?
Calm down. Calm down. Don't be impulsive. Continue recruiting while I talk to Liu Shu. Stay
Ah,
calm.
well, let's go.
Come on,
Come on,
let's
fellas.
just go.
Let's not waste our
We have
time
better things
here.
to do.
Come on,
Trying to
come on.
act tough.
迎风绽放，我